remained so juicy and moist.
You knew it.
Did you?
I fucking knew it. Oh, you fuck.
That's actually how we started it. So yeah, we just talked about 12 minutes straight about how Joey Chestnut's banned from Nathan's Hot Dog for stupid explanation. We agree. We say Matt Stone
I
is
need to
better.
start loading my OBS so this shit can't happen.
Yeah. And then we can actually probably just merge the two, and no, that'd be stupid. Anyway,
It would only be cool if we had our faces on, or like we were playing games or something.
yeah.
Wait, we should do that. We should play games while we
hop on
play
COD.
dumb games though.
Hop on COD.
I would do it.
You know what it would just turn to, right? It just turned into us like yelling at people though, like haha, get shitted on. That's all the podcast would be.
Like we're on a really good topic, and then we just stray away to be like, hold on, this guy's fucking cheesing me with the ASMR.
ASMR? Wait, is that actually a weapon, or is that like
That's probably a weapon. I mixed up my my acronyms.
Yeah, you mixed up your monitors, your left monitor and your right monitor. That's crazy.
You're funny. You're actually funny. Yo. Okay.
Yeah,
so I had a dermatology appointment, right?
Based.
Now this is what's gonna suck about being the new opener rather than Joey Chestnut. Bro, so I had this callus on my hand, or for what I thought was a callus, for like going on close to 3 years now, right?
And it's just been there.
Yeah, it's just been there for like 3 years.
Okay.
It was like I peeled it off one day at the gym because it was getting to that point where I was like, this is gross, let me just peel it off and let it heal back, right?
Yeah.
And then I went into the dermatology appointment. I'm like, yeah, I think that I have had this callus for like 3 years. And they made me feel so nasty. They made me feel so gross about myself. You know what they told me it was?
What?
They said it was a wart.
But what's like the big deal with the wart? What's the big deal?
The word. Imagine telling people you have warts.
Yeah, I think of what's that thing you get in your butt? That you need hemorrhoids. I think of hemorrhoids when I think of wart for some reason. I don't even know
They
if they're
probably
related.
are.
Yeah, I think
Ass hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
They're in
yeah.
the same family. Yeah,
I
so
think-
basically me is telling people I have hand hemorrhoids. That's basically what she told me.
Yeah, that's good. Wait, so like, what could you have done? Like, do you just need to put ointment on it? Like, how do you get rid of a wart?
No, she's got this base thing, right?
She zapped
She
it.
has this. No, she didn't zap it. Similar though. She sprayed it with liquid nitrogen.
Holy fuck! Was it cold?
It was cold as hell. Like it stung. Like it burned. That's how cold it was.
Yeah, dude. I always like thinking about that contradiction, bro. When water is so hot, it's cold, and when water is so cold, it's hot. Like, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
It's like your nerves just freak the fuck out.
Yeah, they're like, what is this? What is this temperature? How am I supposed to react to this? That's how cold it was.
Yeah.
I think liquid nitrogen is like negative like 300 something degrees.
Isn't it crazy how we've cultivated this stuff?
I was just gonna say, like, how do we source that?
I will
And you
never
know what's even
understand shit like that. No.
Liquid helium is even colder. It's like negative like almost 500 degrees. How do we measure that?
I have no clue, and I have no clue what the point is. Like, why would you even want to measure it?
In case people get hemorrhoids.
Exactly. They're like, we need something that's negative 300 just to get rid of our hand hemorrhoids.
No, even better. They created the wart virus because they had all this fucking liquid nitrogen. They didn't know what to do with it. They're like, well, we got all this liquid nitrogen. We just don't know what to do with it. Well, what does it work on? A few like birthmarks and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. And they created a problem. It's like herpes. Like some scientist fucked a chimpanzee and then spread the herpes virus.
Dude, that's a myth, bro.
How do you think it started then?
Stop blaming everything on chimps, bro. Everything at the end of the day. Oh,
Chimpanzees are disgusting.
Dude, you know what would happen if you tried to have sex with a chimp? They would fucking decapitate you with their dick, bro. They would literally.
What if he was? What if he wine and dined the chimp? Also, here's the thing.
I think it
I
would.
don't
I
think
think no. I think whining and dining a chimp would be harder than whining and dining a human, and way more dangerous. If you get like red instead of white, they'll kill you.
it'd probably be easier to wine and dine a chimp than it would be to wine and dine a 2024 human.
True. But
Yo,
yeah,
uh, here's the thing. Okay, and this is probably crazy speculation. There's no way monkeys are as strong as we make them to believe, make them to be.
I
Okay,
I agree that it seems like they shouldn't be as strong as people say. They're like 4 feet tall. I feel like no matter what, no matter how strong they are, I could just throw them across the room. No.
that's what I'm saying. Like alls we know they have is just crazy hand grip strength. That's all we know they have.
Yeah, I'd actually would want to see a chimpanzee versus a human, like
I think I
one
would
of the
fuck up.
strongest humans.
I think I could fuck up a chimpanzee. Okay,
I actually think because I know their weaknesses. Like I feel like I can win against a chimpanzee as well. Yes.
I think just that lady who got her face peeled off, skill issue.
Probably. I don't think she tried to fight back. I think she loved it. You know what I mean? Like she froze. She froze. You can fight, you can flight, but you can freeze.
She choked.
Yeah. I mean,
She got smash attacked.
jeez Louise. But yeah, no, I think chimpanzees are overhyped, and I actually think gorillas are underhyped.
Dude, a gorilla is scary.
Yeah, like I think
I
a gorilla could rip me in half, have my hands in one hand, like have my hands and my arms in one of its hand, have my legs in the other hand, and rip me in half like a cheesesteak.
like those silverback gorillas, dude. I don't think
That
there's a
seemed
reason for
racist, but okay.
a what? Nah,
Just
bro.
referring to silverback gorillas, even if you're doing it in a factual way, is just racist now.
Silverback gorilla.
That was racist.
Yo. Sue me. Um, bro, like, yeah, no, gorillas are horrifying, and I don't think there's a reason for an animal to be like that, of that stature to be existing in the wild.
Yeah, no, yeah. And like when I see animals that big, and with the whale too, I think a whale eats a lot of algae, so it's not the same. But like a gorilla, how the fuck do you stay that big eating bananas and shit? Like, you know how
Big
much
fuck.
calories you have to like ingest to be that big? Like that's crazy how they stay that big.
Like, that's the problem. Like, they're just like genetically like muscular. Like, humans were probably like that at one time before we got lazy. Like, we were just born to have those muscles,
Yeah,
and now we're just fat sacks of crap.
we had
I
to.
think
Yeah, we had to adjust, bro. Being fat and being sitting in front of the computer, that's the new pinnacle. That's the new top of the food chain.
the best part about there being like a lot of like overweight individuals now is that you kind of get a little bit more leeway to differentiate yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, at least I'm not
Like, I can go to
severely
the gym and
obese.
I can change my style, and I can look a lot better than a lot of like the other guys who choose not to, who just sit inside and eat goldfish all day.
Yeah, but isn't it like 158 goldfish, like 140 pounds? I mean, 140 calories.
Yeah, see, but I can eat that because I'm cool and based.
Oh, but they're
It's
cringe. You're the Chad, and they're the soy Wojak.
they're the cringe soy wojak. They're the this is like HR again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we need to cover this topic before we let it fly away again. We had
Okay,
such a
bro.
good intro for it before we lost the first 15 minutes. We need to talk about Mark Wiens.
Mark Weens. What the fuck is up, gamers? It's Mark Weens here. We're here in the Philippines, and we're going to be eating some cheap fucking food. And you're gonna be jealous because you live in America, paying fucking hundreds of dollars for food a month, and I'm eating this whole fucking pig for $5. Fuck you.
Hey, I'm Mark Wiens. We're going down the streets of my favorite hometown, hometown area. We're gonna be eating Glomstdam off a stick. Doesn't that look so tasty? Mmm.
The texture's interesting. Wow.
Oh yeah, wow.
Wow.
It's so juicy. Wow. Dude, okay. No, what was your first Mark Wiens experience?
I think I just watched a lot of content like that back in the day, and he was like one of the biggest people. So
Well,
I don't
he's
know
still,
specifically. I just know he does a lot of Asian food. That's all I remember.
he's still seemingly one like the biggest person.
Queen, and I just wrapped up a 16-day food and travel trip. But it was more than a trip.
Food and travel trip.
Welcome to
Okay, I need to find a compilation of Mark Wiens being that's so juicy, so succulent. Hold up, we're gonna skip to it.
You'll find some of the world's best.
You think I can skip to it?
Yes, you can. Rare moments where Mark Wiens didn't like the food, bro. Oh my gosh.
Remains so juicy and moist.
I knew it!
Did you?
I fucking knew it!
Wow, so juicy, so moist.
Mark Wiens can't go through 15 seconds of his daily life without saying juicy, moist, or wow.
Wow. Wow. Imagine him at his wedding. No,
Caviar
imagine
so juicy and succulent.
25 years old, walking down the aisle, all you hear is, wow. Mark Wiens saying, wow.
That's a good way to know you're near a Mark Wiens.
Wait, is this channel still popping off?
Yeah, it's still popping off.
The 2-biter drumstick. Fries are
10
fantastic.
million
Those fries look like
yellow.
those fries look like crap. Don't believe him. Those fries look like crap.
He's in Turkey right now.
He's dipping the fries in chicken juice.
Yeah, I feel like people have been overcompensating like crazy with sausage, just random stuff.
They do really good fries.
Yo, I could be a food super so easily. I would just have to go around with this amazed look on my face all the time, be like, wow, this grilled cheese sandwich is really cheesy.
I think
this is a grilled cheese.
I think if you're a travel food YouTuber, you always have to cater to whoever you're talking to, because like it's a big opportunity for people from, like, let's say you're going to India, you have to glaze the Indian food, because a lot of the Indians are like, wow, I wonder what this guy thinks of our food. If you go to the UK, you have to glaze English food because they're like, wow, look at this American, he liked our food, and you guys say it sucks. Like no matter where you go, you have to glaze the food overall.
Okay, but have you seen Indian street food? I think we talked about this.
I've only heard people talk about Indian street food. I don't think I've ever seen Indian street food.
Bro, I've seen some of the worst. They're like, I've seen some of the nastiest, like sitting on a pot, like serving you with their hands and feet, kind of like establishments, and it just kind of, it turns me off.
Is it worse
I'm
than
sure
Chinese
there's
gutter
good
oil?
places it's probably the equivalent. I'm sure there's tons of good places in India to eat. Like, don't get me wrong, I like their food. There's a place in where I live, that serves Indian food. It's really good. It's like a buffet. But yeah, no, some of that street food stuff does not look very appetizing. Did you have anything else you wanted to add before we got into the topic I wanted to discuss?
Holy shit! I guess just related to this, I would say I've had like shawarma for the first time in my life. That's pretty good.
Shawarma's good. No, naan is really good. I almost said naan bread, but then I remembered Spider-Man. Yeah, tikka masala is really good. Chai is really good.
Wait, you
all right.
Chai tea?
No, I wouldn't say that. You probably shouldn't say that either.
Why? You don't drink chai tea?
Here's the thing. It wasn't a problem until the movie came out. Then I noticed a bunch of people being like, Dad, can't they chai tea? Duh, I'm smart. Dude, don't you hate that?
If someone says I can't say chai tea, and they're like, and I know they haven't been saying that before 2023, you get to kill yourself. How about
like
that?
It wasn't a pop culture reference, and now that it is, people like think they're the shit for knowing it. Bro, everybody knows it.
I know. We've been educated. It's not a chai tea.
It's like third graders going around being like, actually, Earth used to be Pangea.
I know. Like, we get it, bro. You hit geology 105. We get it.
105 entry level. Yo, have you seen the latest like game show?
Oh, there was two. Well, there was more than two, but the two I saw was the Summer Games Fest and then the Xbox Showcase.
I can't remember which one I watched, but
Was it with Jeff Keighley?
no, I just watched a recap.
Okay,
of the games.
What games were there?
Squirrel with a gun.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, what other games?
The Thing remastered.
Yeah, you watched Scribbly Bimbly ass direct, bro.
Bro, shut the fuck up. No, I didn't.
I
What about
promise
the-
you did.
What about that game called The Alters?
You're fucking. It's funny. You're actually trolling so good. I know you're trolling now because now that I think about it, you said.
Okay, no, we're
The
gonna come
Thing
back to the games I
remastered.
mentioned, but let me tell you. Tell me what you told me. Tell me what you saw.
I saw on the Xbox Showcase they had Gears of War, a prequel. They had
I don't like
Fable.
Gears of War.
They had what else did they have? They had a bunch of stuff. They had an
They had a bunch of
RPG.
stuff. Two games.
They had Midnight of South. They had a bunch of stuff. And then
Yeah,
the
like,
Jeff
what is-
Keighley one, they had what did they have? They had Monster Hunter. They had Street Fighter 6 DLC. They had motherfucking they had a bunch of games that were like Dark Souls because that's the new trend. Yeah, that's all I remember.
Bro, you remembered 3 games.
Okay.
I got a few games. But you remembered Gears of War and Street Fighter 6. Like those are like two of like the hottest games for probably that show.
Yeah, because they were.
I'm talking about the diamonds in the rough.
Okay, let me think about the diamonds in the
Xbox
rough.
game shows. Xbox game shows are always ass because they never confirm a new Banjo-Kazooie game. That's why they always suck.
Well, you're actually not even gonna fucking believe what I'm gonna tell you.
Go on, tell me.
They didn't fucking announce a new one either.
Exactly. I believe it though. There's this game called Post Trauma. Did you see
You're
it?
making shit up, but okay.
Oh, fucking look it up. Look up Post Trauma.
And you're praying something comes up.
And then type in stress disorder.
Okay. I'm watching a trailer. Oh wait, is this Resident Evil?
That's how I want to talk about it, but you fucking don't watch anything.
No, what the fuck are you on where you're saying, oh, you missed this? What did you watch, bro? You
This is
didn't
from
watch.
1 day ago, bro.
This is from 5 days ago. Which actually makes sense timeline wise. But yeah, we have this, we have Silent Hills. I actually I've been having a hankering to like go through like a castle. Like do like Resident Evil in a castle. That's what I've had a hankering for with
Fucking Resident Evil 8, bro. Just go play that.
bro, it's ass.
Go play Resident Evil 4 remake.
I did.
Okay. Go play Clock Tower 3. That game is fucking based.
Fuck you. You know my feelings on that game.
That game is so hard. Like that's one of those old ass games where it's just so fucking hard for no reason.
Like,
Bro, Clock Tower 3 though, I never beat it, but I used to watch my brother play it and that game looked dope.
yeah, no. Whatchamacallit? What the fuck can I can't sneeze. Yeah, I watched I played and I watched my brother play and it was just the same bullshit over and over again, just getting fucked by some ghost who killed a girl. Fuck that sledgehammer guy.
The Sledgehammer guy was ridiculous.
Yeah. But dude, I feel like I'm gonna play with Clock Tower 1.
Clock Tower 1, those games look really good. They're gonna get the remake though, right? The Clock Tower 1 remake?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last year. Ain't that weird saying last year? Like, dude, the podcast is like coming on the anniversary.
Oh, is it dead ass?
Oh, for sure, dude.
What episode are we on? Remember when we did the? I was looking when we did the Resident Evil 4 review, and then we walked out like Leon. That was fucking funny.
That was really funny. Um, it just sucks that, bro, our shorts used to pop off.
Yeah, because they're
Like,
fucking.
that's the
They're
worst part.
incredibly funny. I was watching Piss Towel the other day. I was like, "Holy shit, this
Towel?
is fucking funny."
I've seen Pistel when it's come up in like my actual shorts trying to watch. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, yeah, like you're scrolling and then you get on Piss
Yeah,
Towel.
and then Pistel will pop up, and I'm like, fuck, it's so funny.
And then dude, I think that watch out for that water over there. The stepping in water. I think
Oh,
that's
that one's good.
probably top 5 funniest things ever made.
That one's so good. I spilled some water back there. Yeah, so look. So 10 months ago, August would be our first pod episode, but the channel is definitely older.
Yeah, because we're doing stuff physically together.
Yeah. Dude. Oh man.
I've almost been out of the States for a year.
Dude, dude, watch looking at some of the fucking titles on the like Sonic Frontiers plus herpes, adults shouldn't be eating lollipops. Usher brought herpes to Super Bowl 58.
That's a crazy one. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, oh.
All right, let's.
I think I named that one because Usher has herpes or something like that, and he went to Super Bowl 58.
I didn't know he had herpes, but Sally Acorn Loves Me based.
Sally Acorn Loves Me is hilarious, and that photo is so creepy. The fact that that's real, that's all real, is horrifying.
Yeah. Men are not
Okay.
allowed to get angry. That we want red pill on that one. Sonic Frontiers plus herpes. Damn, I think I low-key think you bring up herpes more than like anybody else I ever known. You bring it up like a lot. Like you
Okay.
talk about herpes a lot.
It's okay. Just know that if I ever kill myself, it's probably because I got herpes.
But doesn't like half the population have herpes, bro? Like,
Yeah, and half the population is fucking disgusting. No, it's actually worse
bro,
than that.
have you ever tested to see if you have it?
My mom made me get tested for herpes because I had acne really bad in college,
Yeah.
and she made me feel like I had herpes, so she made me get a herpes test, and it wasn't herpes.
Wait. You want to know the funny idea that I had that we should do to your mom?
What?
We should continuously suicide bait your mom, but just very subtly. Just in the text, like in the family group chat, just be like, if anybody cares, this is probably the last time you're hearing from me.
Dude, she'll call the cops. At least on me, she would. I don't
Yeah.
know how she'd phone the Argentina police, but
Yeah, no, she'd be like, she'd actually go out of her way to learn Spanish in a millisecond, just so she can narc on me. Just so
It'd
you
be like
guys
taken.
know, if anybody cares, it's probably the last time I'll be typing in this group chat.
that's you see, that's the only way to go about suicides. You gotta let everyone know that you're gonna do it. That way they can't be like, oh, I wish I could have helped them.
Wait,
Because
no,
there was no
whatchamacallit? You know how we're talking about like a good, like a crazy way to do it? I was thinking
Yeah.
about a crazy way. What did I say?
I'm gonna drill myself.
You would just have to try to ruin as many people's lives at once without killing them, obviously. If you go on a mass shooting spree, that's lame as hell. But if you
Yeah.
if you just emotionally damage them by like whatchamacallit, like doing something crazy. No, you know what? It'd be really funny if you did like something really cool and then just did it immediately after. Like a backflip.
A kickflip.
Yeah, kickflip.
I love we were going for the flips.
Kickflip, backflip, blow your brains out.
Okay, did you see that new game, The Alters?
Oh, let me look it up. The altars.
This game looks like a Death Stranding like ripoff.
The altars gameplay. All right. Oh wait, you know what? I think I did see this. Bros in a suit. Yeah, this kind of looks like a Death Stranding ripoff. It looks very much like a Death Stranding ripoff.
right? Like you can't tell me this game wasn't heavily inspired and probably stolen from Norman Reedus.
But you can make your own soy jacks.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst part.
You can make your own vegan food.
Snooze.
No, dude, my girlfriend has been talking to this one person who's vegan, and like very briefly, like they've talked like 3 or 4 times, and for some reason, I just keep panicking. I just keep thinking like, oh, what if they have to come over for dinner and I don't know how to cook a vegan meal, and then I accidentally give them eggs because it was in the bread.
Peanut butter sandwich. How do you handle vegan debates? Have you ever gotten to one?
Yeah, basically you just have to say that you're okay with dogs being eaten.
Oh, that's you just got to be okay with that. See,
You have
that's
to
the
be
thing,
okay
but
with
obviously-
dogs being eaten and like beaten and Mike Vick and stuff. You have to if you eat meat, you just have to take the L on that.
But we're lying though, right? But we just have to lie so they can't get like that
So they can't
that
get the
one-up.
satisfaction. Yes. So like
Yeah, they can't
technically
get-
they're right, but you just have to lie. Just be like, "Oh
You
yeah, I'm
have to
totally
lie.
okay if someone ate a dog in front of me." Like that's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's the circle of life.
Exactly. Like
You know what I
circle of
mean?
life,
Like-
that's the food chain, like humans are number one. But yeah, that's basically how vegan debates go. You just have to lie.
Dude, what about recycling?
Um what you probably should. I think one thing with recycling though is a lot of recycling actually doesn't get recycled.
Here's the thing, and that's what my always that's my what my point is, right? So I had this girl over, I cooked her dinner like 2 weeks ago, and one of the first things she goes is, "Where's your recycling bin?" And I go, "I don't recycle." And right?
Yeah.
I go, "I don't recycle because we throw out way too much garbage than actually gets recycled, like you were saying."
Yeah.
And it's just it's like a feel good kind of dopamine release if I'm gonna recycle. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be true to myself if I said, "Yay, I threw this can out."
Exactly. It's like
And-
debating a vegan. You're lying.
Exactly. And it's like, here's another thing. It's like, is me buying this can or me drinking this can really the really hurting the world in the worst way out of so many other things? You know, if you're gonna go big, go bigger or go home. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be like, "Oh, we need to stop destroying the earth with cans," stop driving your car, stop polluting the environment.
Yeah, like what is it? What at this point? What is the
What
can
hill do
doing?
you die on?
But the thing is, it's very bad when you see Plastic Island.
Trash Island?
Yeah, Trash Island, Trash Island.
Well, that's not that's
Is it?
just dumping. That's just choosing to dump yeah, just choosing to dump garbage in the ocean. I've also seen a video where people take like dump trucks and just drop it all in like some murky water and probably some other area in the world.
Based. That's where it comes
Um,
from.
That's definitely where it's coming from. We'll have to read what kind of cans they are or what language they're coming from. If they're in English, we know it's us. But yeah, dude, I like so that was a really weird thing. And I was like, okay, I guess she notices I don't have a recycling bin. And then literally the next day, I'm at a barbecue with my friends, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, someone brought like cans of seltzers, so I was drinking like a seltzer water. And
Gross
then
as hell.
oh, you're actually hilarious. And then I threw the seltzer water into the garbage can, right? And then
they
I
called you out.
hear, is that recyclable? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't see a recycling container. And then they said something about like they wanted to get into it on like recycling, and I was like, dude, there's literally trash islands. Like, this is the least of my concern. This is the least of my concern. They're like, yeah, let's not make more of them. And I'm like, the whole like recycling thing is like, it's a joke. It's like it's not actually effective. And then the worst part is there wasn't even a recycling bin.
Oh
so-
damn! So you got called out for no
so-
reason.
I got called out for no reason, and then after the fact, they pull out a garbage can and a garbage bag, and they're like, "Here, we'll use this as recycling." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh my god!
I'm glad that was stated from the first.
I was the fucking sacrificial lamb.
I was literally the sacrifice. Like, what the fuck is that,
No,
bro?
the whatchamacallit, I got
Honestly,
called
here's
out. Wait, what?
I was gonna say is like, and now like I've noticed it a lot more in my friend group. They're talking about recycling a lot more, and I'm just gonna be that. I'm just gonna be that fucking guy. Like I don't care anymore. I have my foot down. Like this is true to my character. I'm not gonna fucking recycle.
Yeah, whatchamacallit. What was I gonna say? Do you just think your friend group talks about recycling more than any other, like they just talk about it like unneededly? What is it called? Like they just obsess over recycling bins.
I don't know. Is there a word for that?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. But what I was gonna say is like yeah, I think they only recycle tin. That's it. Like the cans are the only things you really should be recycling like crazy. Because I don't know how much they're recycling the cardboard and all that stuff.
They probably don't.
They
They
don't.
probably light it on fire, and then it gets burned into the atmosphere, and then we choke and die.
Yeah, no, they probably don't.
They just need to ban all plastics and tin, I guess. They need to go back to making everything glass.
I know, dude. Imagine drinking milk out of a fucking glass bottle that a
At
nigga just dropped on
3
your
a.m.
doorstep.
That shit probably hits so much.
That shit
I
probably
literally,
hit salmonella and
I,
all.
I have a clean glass bottle that I drink my water out of when I'm at home, and it feels so fucking refreshing.
Yeah, probably the condensation on the outside of the glass as well. Holy fuck.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's actually condensating on the outside of the glass.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
You just
Um,
knew. So you didn't see Squirrel with a gun?
I've seen it before. I think it's pretty funny, but I didn't see it shown this time. But they've been building that game for like 4 years. But I guess it's not a bad thing.
Okay, I'm tired of like really good graphically looking games being like absolutely bare bones.
It's like a Nintendo hire this man type shit.
Literally a Nintendo high like fucking Mario running with deer. I hate that shit because it's just like, oh, this game looks pretty. Oh, you can't do anything with your hands. You just walk and don't get spotted. Okay, I guess
Yeah,
that's.
dude.
It's like we
I
all.
literally am playing a game like that right now. I'm 5 chapters in, and I'm like,
Oh, chapters.
yeah, exactly. That's the first mistake.
That's that's how I know it's a brain rot game. It's got chapters.
Yeah, and then it's just a stealth game. So it's just walking simulator, but it's worse than a walking simulator.
I remember I convinced myself Life is Strange was really good,
That's
and
fucked up.
what you like the series?
No, it's fucked up. You did that to yourself. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I convinced because I was poor and I had the Xbox free game of the month, and it was just Life is Strange, chapter one. And I
Just
was like, oh,
chapter
this game's
one. That's so.
just chapter one, dude. And I was like, I got obsessed with these characters. Like, oh, this is the best game ever. The story's so intricate. The devs are geniuses, right? Like I'm sucking their dicks.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the choices you can make. I think the like your cool like rock and roll friend. I think her name's like Courtney or something like that.
Yeah, she says
And like
hella at some point. That's the only thing I remember about the game.
one of the fucking choices you can make in that game puts her ass in a wheelchair for life. You make a decision in that game, and I shit you not. The next scene is like you going to her house and knocking on her door, and she's not rock and roller anymore. She's just got like her normal hair color. She's like a just like a normal like stereotypical girl. And her mom answers the door, and she's like, "Courtney, it's I can't remember the main character's name, but Courtney, it's your friend. She's here." And you just
Max,
hear,
the main character.
yeah, Max. See, fuck, you remember more about.
Dude, your Discord just rage quit.
Dude, yeah, that game was wild. Like they didn't got to do that.
Yeah, no. But that, like, the mom's trying to keep the teenager cheerful. She's like, Courtney, why don't you rock and roll your chair over here? You got a friend at the door.
Uh, Courtney, hurry your ass up.
But yeah, anything else? Anything else? Anything crazy? Dude, no. I'll tell you about how everything in my fucking room broke at once. My door just isn't closing now. Why? Who the fuck knows? The light stopped working. My camera, there's something wrong with it. My mouse died. I need to go buy batteries. Just all the shit broke at once. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
Sounds like a ghost. You should get your house checked by a very spiritual person
True.
to make
Even though this
ghosts
is
go away.
a completely new building and no one's ever lived here, but it could be on Indian burial grounds. I don't know why everyone scapegoated to Indian burial grounds. Is that kind of fucked up?
South American Indian burial grounds.
Yes, so true, so true,
Also, shouldn't it be native burial grounds?
so true. Yes, I think Indian burial grounds is like what you would call it. That's something that's what you're not supposed to say that anymore.
Yeah. It's crazy how long we were still saying it after the fact.
I know we've been saying Indian until like the last like 15 years. That's when we stopped.
Christopher Columbus might be the greatest gaslighter in the history.
I know. I always hear like conflicting stuff. Like, did he intentionally get people killed through smallpox, or was he just like a curious little like boy? Like, what was his issue? What the fuck was his problem?
Oh, I mean, he wanted spices.
The whole time he just wanted oregano. He accidentally
He-
genocides an entire continent because this nigga wanted fucking paprika. That's crazy.
He saw the street food and he wasn't fucking with it, so he went to America. He's like, wait, what was it? What was it? The Northwest Passage? What was he trying to fucking find?
No clue, but that sounds right. That's either a slave trade thing or you're correct. I'll just say you're correct.
Northwest Passage. Okay. The Northwest Passage is the sea lane between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans through the Atlantic. Why is it important? A water route through the islands of northern Canada connecting Atlantic and Pacific.
So it's literally none of that.
It was definitely none of that. Okay, you know what the funny thing about olden days shit like that is?
I also have something funny, so go.
They had to believe in myths and rumors like it's a fucking game for them. Like they had to be like, oh, there has to be a path. You guys need to go north and find this passage. Like you have to find this. Like this exists. There's proof.
Yeah.
Look at the tides. Look at the way they're moving. This has to exist somewhere.
Yeah. And then it's avoid that water, bro. Leviathan's in there. You can't go in there, bro. You can't go over there. That's Davy Jones' locker. You'll get fucked.
Exactly. Like they believed in crazy shit.
No, the thing I thought was really funny is like Christopher Columbus just sitting in his fucking house cooking one day, finishes a meal that took him 3 hours to make. He tastes it. He just goes, oh, I can't take this shit no more. I'm gonna get spices. Like going on a years-long journey to get spices is fucking funny as hell.
That's very petty of him. He had to build a ship and shit.
Yeah, he had to build his own ark to go get paprika. I know I keep saying paprika, but it's the funniest spice. You know I have no paprika down here.
Or why is that?
I don't
Is
know.
it just not in
I've never seen it actually. Maybe it is here, but I just haven't seen it. But yeah, what is that?
Christopher Columbus kind of doesn't look right. He may be created by incest.
No, I think first of all, morally neutral. Second of all,
Okay, well,
a
Christopher
very low likelihood that you're going to have a genetically modified baby just doing one incest. First of all, second of all, forgot to say this. Looked it up, and some incest is permissible in the Bible. Third of all, what you would call
yeah, if your brother dies and he was married to someone.
You're not going to be able to have sex with your brother. No, that's not how that works, bro.
That's not what I said. I said if your brother dies and he was married to someone,
no,
then you
bro.
would have to fill in the gap.
Maybe, but no, I'm talking about like blood. Like I'm pretty sure you can marry your grandma.
I don't remember reading about that.
Corinthians No, you know what? I think actually all of the incest parts, because I was reading this, it's all in Deuteronomy and Leviticus. Those are the two places you're gonna find your incest
Bro's
stuff in
got
the
the wrong
Bible.
Bible.
What? Why, bro?
Leviticus, 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 incest.
Look at the thing is, you'll look it
Say
up.
that, say that 10 times.
Wait, can you merge the two words? Actually, no, you probably shouldn't merge the two words. That's blasphemous. But no, you sent me this picture of Christopher Columbus, and I have
It
to
says it right.
say,
I can't believe I just fucking schooled you this quick. Hold up. None of you is to come near anyone who is close relatives to uncover their nakedness. Leviticus 18:6. Get fucked.
it's crazy that you thought that debunked me. How is close relatives defined? Is a first cousin a close relative?
So what's your fucking definition?
It's not about my definition. It's about the definition.
No, what's the one you're reading? What's the one you're reading where it says fuck your grandma?
So what you want to do? I don't think it says that. I don't think it says that at all. I think it says. Just go Wikipedia, incest Bible.
Dude, I'm not doing your work for me.
All right, bro. I'll look it up. I just remembered specifically that.
Last week was supposed to be the great incest debate. Now you're fucking carrying it over because you
Bro.
want to talk. You want it legalized so much.
I mean, grandfather's wife, including grandmother, is permissible. Mother's brother's wife. Mother's brother's wife. That's not incest. Stepsister, that's not incest. Niece and daughter is fine. Niece and wife's daughter. So that's just stepdaughter. I think grandfather's the only one that matters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Grandmother doesn't matter. That you're off topic. What I was going to talk about is that Christopher Columbus, I think you said he looks weird in this painting. I have a theory that all of these paintings of people back in the day, like they aren't accurate. I don't think they're real.
You think the painters were trash back in the day?
I think they were trash, first of all, and I think they were trolling.
Nah, they wouldn't do that. They'd get killed if they did that.
No, they wouldn't get killed if they were all trolling.
Like, these are the best painters we have around, and it's just the most dog shit.
Exactly. They're like, oh, this is the best painter ever, and everyone's trolling. Like, if everyone's trolling, then it looks like nobody's trolling.
Well, like, what's the one with the girl, the Mona Lisa isn't, I mean, yeah, the Mona Lisa looks fucked up.
Yeah, Mona Lisa don't look right, man. Mona Lisa don't look right.
What about this girl? Copy. I mean, I would believe it that the painters just kind of sucked back in the day. They didn't have Google Art Book or Google Sketch.
You know what? That girl's not that bad.
Oh, this guy's fucked up. This guy looks like the fifth Beatle. Hold up.
He does look like the fifth Beatle. Beetle. I thought you were just being mean, but no, he actually does look like he belongs. He's be like the flute player.
I could see him playing a flute.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But got anything else? That it? Should we wrap up?
Trying to think if anything crazy happened this week. Let's see.
Wait, did I tell you someone got? No, I'll save it for next time. Did I tell you someone got killed in front of our house?
Like, how recent?
Like a month ago?
Golly.
Okay.
What was the type of kill?
No, we'll save it for next pod.
Oh my gosh. What a crazy fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to think about making it vague enough because it's literally a Looney Tunes ass death. I'm going to have to think about it to not make it so specific where you could just look up where I live.
A piano fell on him. I don't think I got anything else now. I think that wraps it up on my end.
All right. That's it. Let's wrap it up.